So I don't think men should be allowed in public spaces unless they have documentation.
I don't think they thought this one through, like, at all. Because first of all, who is going to be the ones keeping the men out of these public spaces, which were, wait for it, most likely built by men? Who exactly is going to be the enforcement agents in this fictional situation?
In which at least 5 different women of their own free volition, not under coercion, have vetted this man.
And those 5 women, who exactly is responsible for vetting them? Because in case someone needs reminding, just because someone is a woman doesn't necessarily mean that their character is beyond reproach.
And have willingly given their phone numbers so that this man's references can be checked.
So the question is all of this enforcement and vetting and checking being only done by other women?
I think the world would be a much better place.
And I know the world would be a much better place if some stopped judging others based off of their gender.
Who taught you how to drive?
I completely gobbled it up. It was so well done, and all of you play a part in that chemistry. Vanessa, Sue is a soon-to-be mom who's going to be stepping into this massive new role, but she also wants to hold on to her career and still save the world and protect the citizens.
I spoke to Matt and Kevin and everybody about any tropes, and I was worried about it at certain points. He annoyed him sometimes because I was thinking about it so much because there are so many cliches associated with so much of the time mothers in films over the decades have been. My answer's funny, baby?
He's just making funny faces at me. He's being very unprofessional.
Sorry. Listen to his big sister's very boring answer.
No, listen, this is a real family. This is what you're building. You're showing me there's a...
ages ago, and he's still laughing.
It
wasn't during it.
Okay. This is what it was like.
I'm done. I'm sorry. It's my fault.
You're giving me a good...
Someone who has a relationship with God, however that may look like for you.
That nigga's standing on me. That nigga's standing on me.
I don't like that you talk too much.
I don't like that you gave me 2 dads. It's confusing.
Flawless victory.
Right in your mother, your grandmother's throat. Don't ever say nothing to me like that, you goofy ass. I'm a man.
I just said it.
I'm a man.
Your mother getting it right now.
Okay? And your wife hates you right now.
Your mother getting it right now. Your mother getting it right now.
Your wife at home getting it right now.
Nah, homie, you gotta take the L on that one.
Yo, bro, I fuck with your shoes, bro. I fuck your shoes. That's just fire. Wait, where do you get that? No, your necklace.
I got it at the mall, bro.
Your
teeth are mad white, bro.
That's fucking fire, bro.
Wait, what type of tattoo is that? Yeah, you got a nice tattoo.
That's fire. What's your name?
Are those from Mace? Where'd you get the earrings? These ones from
okay.
Shit, I fuck with the shoes too.
Oh, let's go. Well, hey, nice to meet you, bro.
Hey, nice to meet you, bro. Nice to meet you, bro.
Have a good day, all right?
Wait, what was your name again?
Caesar.
Nice to meet you, bro.
Yes, sir. All right, bro. Yeah. All right, Yeah. All right, bro.
And you get cooler and the guys get more lame. Is basically how it goes.
Girl, good night.
Okay, this is for all my single girlies in their late 20s, early 30s.
Mm-hmm.
Where are we finding men now? Because the Hinge pool has a lot of pee in it. So I'm certainly not finding anyone there. I'm not on Bumble or Tinder, and I don't plan to be. I go to the bars sometimes, but the quality of men there, typically not the best from what I've experienced, but I'm not opposed to it.
Right.
I go to the grocery store with my hair on top of my head, no makeup, baggy clothes. So I don't think anybody's dying to give me their number when they see me there, okay? So, if you've got any ideas,
nice car,
toss them my way, because I'm 30 and beginning to think that this whole dying alone thing isn't gonna be like a running joke. It's gonna be reality. So yeah, let me know. I don't want to be replaced. I want you to teach me how to love you. I want to learn your ways. I want to learn how to communicate. I want to learn the things that make you feel safe, the things that make you feel loved, and the things that will make us succeed in our relationship. I know that you are my person. And for that reason, I want to do the work. I want to stay here. I want to work on it. As long as this remains healthy and we remain evolving individuals, I want to stay here. So teach me your ways. Teach me how your brain works, how I can communicate with you better, the things that I can do to make sure that I always make you feel safe. I'm not saying I'm going to be perfect, but I'm saying that I'm willing to try.
Would you rather cheat on your girl or snitch on the homies?
Oh, damn. I already cheated before, so guess what? I have to cheat again. No.
He cheating right now. That's why she trying to hide her face.
You need to leave. You need to leave. You need to leave. You need to leave. Fucking bat. You need to leave. You need to leave.
Is he okay?
I'm free bleeding in the grass right now, and it's occurred to me that a large collective of women are bleeding right now, and whatever this cycle is, whatever we're moving through our blood together, feels like one of the most potent.
Why do you think it's okay to sit out there and do this stupid type of stuff? Other people want to enjoy that space as well.
I think I heard type chat. Hello? I'm not your type. Oh, 21. Height, 6'3". New York. Do you speak Spanish? Hola, mami, que okay? Que okay, mami? Que okay? Hola, mamacita. Very bonita.
You know what? I'm gonna talk for you. You do look good. You're very handsome. Thank you.
You have a J on your necklace. What does that stand for?
The first letter of my name.
Which is?
You already forgot?
No, I know it. Juliana.
No.
Juliet.
No, you forgot my name.
Jamie.
Well, if you want to date a Mexican.
I mean, I'm on the wall about it, but... Like on the fence, but... A little bit darker joke. What was your name again? Juliana.
Jennifer.
Jennifer. A woman in the comments said, I'm in love. I'm in love with this guy. I'm in love with whatever. I'm in love with whatever is wrong with this guy.
You know, if this, hey, you look like a snack, actually.
Oh.
You look like a snack.
Oh, thank you.
Damn, I like your tattoo, man.
Thank you.
You got the little heart.
I do. I have a couple others.
Hey, look, let me tell you, if you give me your heart, I'll give you my heart. Yeah, like you might swear you are. Damn, I like the way you got that lined up.
Oh my god!
Yo, are y'all going for that after y'all see that, or I mean, we ain't gotta lie. You in the comfort of your own home. You ain't got to lie to me.
Excuse me, do you have a boyfriend? How? Hey, no, stop. Hey! Yo, chill out, bro. It's a joke, bro. It's a joke. It's a joke. Chill out. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. I asked you the stupid. Watch out.
He's a 2 but he makes 300 grand a year.
Looks don't matter, so I'll say a 10.
10? Yeah, she's gonna cry into the Louis V bag. He's a 2, but he makes 300 grand a year.
6.
A 10. He's a 2, but he makes over 300 grand a year.
Okay, I feel like a 3 because that's like a bare minimum. My my guy has to make like at least like 500. 500.
The wife, the ex-wife. If you can't love me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best. Why should I look my best for my husband? This is how I looked when I had a man marry me because he loved me. This is how I took care of myself while simultaneously expecting monogamy. This is what I look like now that I'm back on the market. You see, a man marrying me wasn't enough for me to look like this for him. It took for me to get back on the market, for me to want to attract others. When that man loved me, married me, and was paying bills, I could not look like this for him because he should have accepted what was rolling out of bed every day.
Let me finish.
Jesus Christ.
Just shut your mouth and let me finish.
Okay.
Thank you. About time. 2 + 2 = 4, would you agree? Is that always true?
What do you mean by always?
It past, present, and in the future. Is it a universal
I mean, it
truth?
depends. Like, there's like an entire like debate over like whether we've like found math or it's always existed. Like, for example, if there was no one to see it, like in the cosmos.
You know, in the beginning of the video, I thought, why is he being so rude to her? Then she opened her mouth and I realization that she just want to conversation and argumentation with every session. This is crazy. Some of the people, they argue that 2 + 2 is not always 4. In the cosmos, when you go penetration into the sky, it's 2 + 2. Has it always been 4? Or maybe it was 3. But it's not her fault. It's the fault of this android tights with hair guy who bring her into the show. You know she's a retardation. Why you bring her to explanation her situation? I don't understand Dation. This is crazy. Enough podcast and start to stop doing these shows.
Somebody help me understand, why do guys ask you for your number and then make 0 effort to hit you up? Like, I was minding my business. Why did you come to my table? Why'd you do that? Why'd you tap me? Why? Please help.
Well, maybe they thought you were somebody that was nice. Maybe somebody get to know, but then they start talking to you and you're like, maybe not.
If you invite my daughter to a birthday party and she wants to blow out the candles on the birthday cake, please let her do it.
Your daughter wants to blow out the candles for another kid's birthday cake. Excuse me?
I do not care if it's not her birthday. She's gonna blow out those candles.
Yeah, nothing wrong with another kid blowing out another kid's birthday candles and the mother letting her do that. Nothing wrong there.
So the other day, they cut a birthday cake for my niece.
Not your own niece on her birthday.
While they were singing happy birthday, my daughter was screaming and crying because she wanted to blow out the birthday candles. And I told my sister, just let my daughter blow out the candles. It's not that big of a deal. She's like, it's not her birthday. I'm like, it doesn't matter. Who cares? It's just candles.
So if it doesn't matter, then why is it so important that your daughter blows out the candles when it's not even her birthday?
My sister kept on telling me no. So you know what I did? I was the one that blew out the candles on that birthday cake.
You blew out the candles on your niece's birthday cake. Very mature.
I told her, you need to teach your daughter that sharing is caring. It's just candles. It's not the end of the world.
Yeah, but when it's a little kid's birthday, they're not... What? Not your own niece.
And then after that, my daughter wanted to open birthday presents. And she's like, no, we're going to open them when everybody leaves. And I'm like, why? So I told my daughter, go open up the birthday gifts. And if you find a toy that you like, you're going to take it home with you.
So you blow out the kids, your niece's birthday candles, and now you tell your daughter to go open up a gift that was for your niece, and if she likes it, take it home. What?
My niece started screaming and crying. She's like, it's my birthday, it's my birthday. I'm like, oh, well, toughen up, little girl. And now my sister's saying that I'm not allowed to go back to any more birthdays. And I'm like, you know what? That's fine. Nobody wanted to go to your birthday parties either way. Not letting a 2-year-old blow out candles because it's not her birthday is ridiculous.
Yeah, I think a grown adult blowing out a 2-year-old's candles is more ridiculous. My own opinion. Honestly, be so for real.
Like, what do we have to do to get these women checked into like a mental institution? Like, what are the steps needed to check them in against their will?
Where's the menu? See, why do they call it menu and not women new? Oh.
Because this one, when you talk to it and read it, it doesn't argue back. Imagine you read it and it's like, yeah, I would like the bologna. No, you don't. You want the cheese.
Doing my skincare, but with a black eye.
I don't think she's a good listener. Anyways, if you
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Somebody said somebody said in the comments. Somebody said in the comments, what did she see in that man? They said the response was a rematch.
So you brought up the statistic that a fourth of women will be in their lifetime. I read the same thing before I went to university, that a fourth of women would be on my college campus in the 4 years that they were there. The problem with these statistics is that they aren't true. It's not the case that a fourth of women are. It's actually the fact that when you look at the surveys that people do in this area, they've expanded the definition of what is. So while you still see in your head violent crime when you hear the word, actually, what a lot of these things are covering are things like pressure from a boyfriend to have sex when they don't want to. I will break up with you if you don't sleep with me. This kind of stuff, which is of course terrible stuff, really bad. You know, I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy, but it's not what we all have in our brains when we think of this word. So I think the way we're talking about these issues actually makes women more afraid than they're supposed to be. Because if I actually believed that there was a 25% chance that I would be in my time at university, I'd never go to university. That would be a ridiculous thing to do. But it's not the case. And none of us actually believe that that's the case because it's not true. And I think it's a really dangerous message to be giving young women that the nightlife is this dangerous. And I think the stats coming out off the back of these things, where we're all convinced that these things are a lot more prevalent than they are that something like 80% of young women at university are afraid of going out at night. Something like 25% of young women are afraid to be on campus during the day. These things are not dangerous things, but we've convinced ourselves that they are. I think this is a lot more of a barrier to women's freedom in that women think that they're in danger all the time when really this is not true.
I think there's a little bit of nuance there. Like if a man says either you do this deed or you're not getting out of this room alive, yeah, I think we can categorize that as SA or the R word, right? But when she's talking about the man saying, you know what, if you don't get with me tonight, then you and I are through. That is not what we're talking about here. That's him trying to be manipulative. That's him trying to be weird. But, you know, you're free to leave. And that's probably not somebody that you want to be with.
Excuse me, you guys are beautiful, stunning, tall queens. And there's another one walking past over there. But I have to ask you guys, how tall are you?
5'10".
Okay. I'm 6 foot. Would you date a guy that's shorter than you?
No, they have to be like a good chunk taller than me.
Okay.
For a girl that's like 5'6", 6 foot is 6 inches taller for me. That's 6'4", you know? So I need that same that they get for me.
The same difference?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
I would not go for someone shorter, but I don't have a specific height. Just a significant taller.
You hug them and you're on their chest.
Oh,
you know?
Okay, we need some tall kings in Miami. There's not a lot. As tall girls, you looked very confident, very gorgeous crossing the street. How do you stay confident?
I feel like having tall friends helps. We also both did like athletics, so it helps when you use it to your advantage to do like athletics.
Just being around tall friends always helps. How's the dating life been as a tall girl? Or just a girl in general? It's been hard. Alabama had very short boys. Tuscaloosa did not produce tall men.
Miami, they're all short and then they're all boys and they all have girlfriends and deal drugs. So, you know, finding a tall guy.
Don't find your husband in Miami.
Yeah.
So is that a red flag if he's from Miami?
It can be, but they're also very charming, so I don't know.
You gotta go for the green flags. Use them for what they got, but don't marry them.
Well, it's going to be a little bit hard to use them for what they have because they're not coming up to you, which we already knew. Now, in Alabama, you'd probably be somewhere up at the top, but in Miami...
you beautiful.
Thank you.
Did your makeup right? Yeah, you did.
Thank you.
You should go outside tonight. You're gonna steal somebody's husband tonight.
Oh, I don't want
She was trying to steal one of y'all.
The balloons is pop, so that's done. But you know what I'm saying? Outside probably gonna be fine. Congratulations, you're beautiful. But,
Congratulations, crazy.
yeah.
You haven't said a phobia.
Yeah, what don't you like besides treadmills?
We're so f***ing back, baby!
Pat, hold on.
Your ass, dude. You dummy. Fuck you, dummy.
Pat.
Yeah. Do you want me to look up other podcasts that you can join?
No!
Pat, I have a bad feeling.
They don't appreciate you.
Listen to me. I'm going to say this. I'm going to say it one time.
Okay.
All right?
We're back.
I think we're back. I think we're back.
We're so back.
God, Mason still showed his ass on that trip. I'm like,
Bro, fight back. Fight back, bro. Don't let him do it to you.
Are you attracted to me?
I am.
Okay, so what's stopping you from kissing me right now?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of people around.
It's fine. We're actors, right?
We are, yeah.
So you're gonna do it?
I mean, if you're cool with it.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You're not kidding?
I'm not kidding.
Okay. You sure?
Yeah.
I don't know if I believe you.
What's stopping you from kissing me right now? But I don't want to go to jail. Assault. So
I just woke up. After seeing all these comments, I just gotta say something. These modern women want a man who leads, protects, and provides, right? They don't want to cook, clean, follow, or stay off social media. Come on now, sis. How you want a traditional man and you're just a modern woman? Y'all want the benefits of submission with the freedom of independence. That's why y'all stuck going 50-50 with a man y'all don't even respect.
Oh my God, she's gorgeous. I gotta say something. Never mind.
Bro, these women be seeing themselves on Instagram, man. So when y'all be playing this stuff, they be on Instagram, man. I'm telling you. And she look like she got a family too, so whatever you talking about. Oh, she got a PhD. Oh, New England, Boston. All right. JT. Interesting. She gonna be a strong, independent woman. Now, see. Oh, man. Come on, man. Dang. Man. What we doing? All right. Ruined. What we doing? Why we can't cover it up, man? Can women come, or is this just for fathers? Do you see any women out there? Why would women come to this? Let men have their stuff. Y'all want men to get out and connect, and then y'all try to invite yourselves to their stuff. Let them be boys and talk amongst themselves about dude things. That dude holding the baby look like he having a fantastic time. Let that man have a couple hours to himself.
You like my outfit, for real? Rated 1 out of 10.
I love your outfit.
For real? Ain't that your boyfriend or no? That's your boyfriend?
That's not. You did not go high enough on that scale. So you mean 1 out of 500?
500?
Not about a 500.
You said where I'm going. Let me call you right back. You said where I'm going? I'm just chilling right now. I don't know, like, I'm on vacation. I mean, I got an Airbnb and
Where are your friends?
I'm just here.
I met these people 2 minutes ago. You look great. Okay.
You ready?
I think I'll say it again. Somebody is going to marry her. And then they're going to be like, well, this is not cute. This is not your best moment. One of these videos. And probably what she's going to try to do is make it funny, make it lighthearted. And it's really not going to land at all. This is weird.
Would you let him slip it? By accident?
I make too much money to let that happen.
How much money do you, how much money you make a year?
30,000 a year.
How much?
30,000 a year.
How much money you make at the end of the year?
I make 14,000 a month.
I'm not impressed.
I didn't ask you for your price, but I told you how much I make a month.
Good for you.
How do you make that in a month?
I sell solar.
Solar?
Solar, yeah.
So you make 14 grand a month?
Yes.
So not only did you turn down a man making your salary in 2 months, you turned down a hustler. You turned down somebody that's ambitious. In order to be selling this stuff, you got to be on it. You got to have a network. You got to be hitting it. You wanted an ambitious man. You just turned him down with your stupidity.
Do you have a, is that a
That's a very valid question.
Having a relationship with God. That's
Can I join that? I'm about to pass out. But it's
Don't pass out. I'm not that important.
So she said, I'll never live this video down. I don't think so, especially whenever your husband, future husband, sees you begging another man for his attention in the comments.
What's your body count?
Oh, 2.
What if you weren't lying?
I'm not lying.
Do you multiply it by 3?
No, I respect myself. I have 2.
Would your father be proud of you right now?
He is very proud of me. I'm on a full ride in college, straight A's, was class president, and I'm in a steady relationship. Only had one other body for that. Not a man. Yeah, very successful. And moved over 1,000 miles away from home. So I think they would be very proud of me.
See, I was with you until I wasn't. I'm not 100% sure what's going on here. I guess this is a talent thing. She's dancing. That's cool. That's all right. You know, you're doing your dance thing. It's not really for me. This is probably something having to do with dance again. And by the way, you know, she's in the comments. They be in the comments. I'm telling you, they be in the comments right up there at the top. You're not going to miss them. I don't know what all this is. But I don't know what's going on here. I think this is what they was getting at. Would your dad be proud? Is I think what we was trying to get at. Okay, like you. I'm not sure what this is. I'm not sure what this is, and I don't know. I don't know why we're doing this. You don't have to. The way you're posing right now almost makes it seem like, yeah, see, no, all right. All right. I think your dad would like this, you know. I think he would love this. That's my girl. She's beautiful. That's what I think he would like. I think he would like this right here. Once again, class president. So she wasn't lying. She wasn't lying. There you go. Love that. Okay. Good for you. I ain't gonna say that. Just, you know, congratulations. I'm gonna say it like that.
At all. I was here first. Get the fuck my planet. You alright? I don't mean to involve. You chilling? The edible just kick in? What's going on?
I'm fixing your jokes for you in my mind.
You're fixing my jokes for me? You don't like my jokes? You're gonna fuck these next 5. They're trying to overturn Roe v. Wade. That's the main one, right? They're trying to overturn Roe v. Wade. That's terrible, right? What they're doing. Telling women what they can and can't do with their bodies. That's awful, right? What example is that set for the future? What does that tell the next generation? Overturning Roe v. Wade. I don't want my kid to live in a world.
I got fired for being a woke professor.
No, you got fired for scamming your students out of $120,000. I'm going to let her tell you what she said she was doing, and then I'm going to show you the truth with receipts.
I designed a kick-ass course to teach my 600 students about basic self-awareness, empathy, and essential communication skills for life. But I mean, basically being a good human.
Now, let me tell you what she actually did. She designed a college course that required you pay to join her patriarchy rebellion community for the low price of $99 a year. Remember, she has 600 students. Now, since she was teaching at a business school, you might think that the patriarchy rebellion community is about succeeding in business. It's about communicating well in business. Nah, according to her, it's a safe place to coordinate our efforts to burn everything to the ground. This is her saying this. Also, according to her, 100% of the membership fees are donated to Planned Parenthood. But here's something even funnier about that. Her web pages say different things that she was doing with the money. On her GoFundMe, it says she was using the funds to buy herself a Rebellion RV. Her website states that 100% of the membership fees are used for awareness, education, and activism for a bully-free future. And of course, we already saw the Facebook post where she says it's going to Planned Parenthood. And because she had been running this scam since 2022, she's raked in more than $120,000 in membership fees. All for a community that, as she said, is to coordinate our efforts to burn everything to the ground. So no, you didn't get fired for being a woke professor. You got fired because you were scamming your students out of $120K.
She's grown, and I'm grown, right? So how is it any of your business? See, it's women like you. It's the older, baggage-filled women like you that's always worried about a successful man and what he does.
Oh my God.
You're worried about a successful man because we don't want you.
Keep it rolling.
We don't want you.
Keep it rolling.
Right? You washed up.
Oh,
you got too much baggage. You got your education and all that, but that's not enough. That's not enough. Successful men don't deal with women like you.
Oh my God. So
we deal with young women that aren't tainted, young women that aren't tainted, and all the aunties are trying to give them advice, but they single.
Oh.
Are you a single auntie?
I'm not a single auntie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
Okay,
tried the
right.
next one,
Okay.
but guess what? I'm about to be even more paid once this video gets out.
Look,
yeah.
let's go.
I thought we was
Let's go.
negotiating.
Look, okay. It's about money?
It's about the money.
Okay, so put the camera all the way away.
The camera's away.
And then we'll handle that, okay? So what you need, auntie?
Auntie need 100,000.
Auntie, you're not going to get 100,000 right now.
You got 500 right now? 500 right now?
Yeah, I got 500 right now.
Okay, that's what we're talking about.
Okay,
yeah.
I'll tell you what.
That'll work.
Put this away.
So several years ago, I had a housewarming/birthday party event. I sent out the gift registry, and closer to the day of the party, I realized that people were not purchasing things off the gift registry, so I was getting annoyed. I tell one of my friends' situationship at the time, I said, I'm really gonna be annoyed if people really show up empty-handed to this doubleheader event when all the food, drinks, etc. were provided for you. Like, how are you raised? Are you okay? So I told him that in passing. We get to the day of the event. He takes me out to his car, and he was like, I don't wanna see you annoyed. Purchased everything on my gift registry. A standard. I mentioned it once. And he took immediate action. A standard. Second situation that I can think of, I had COVID. He calls me, he was like, hey, do you want to hang out today? I said, no, sorry, I have COVID, I'm gonna be at the apartment. He was like, okay, are you gonna be there all day? I said, yes. He was like, okay, feel better. Within the hour, he dropped off a get well soon basket. Didn't even say anything. I just got a notification from the doorman, and he was already well on his way. I call him, and he was just like, yeah, I was just thinking of you, I hope that you feel better. And that was it. And you want me to settle?
So if he was so great, why you not with him? It's so funny when women share these stories of these amazing or rich guys that they've experienced, but they are never with them currently though. I mean, he sounded like a swell to me. He bought the whole registry, dropped off a care package when you were sick, handled everything without being asked. But he's just a story now. See, women love using these highlight reels for men who either never claimed them or for men that they never liked. A lot of y'all treat these moments like test drives. You like how it feels, but you never choose the man that actually made you feel that way. Then you hold the next man to a bar set by somebody that you left behind. Think about that. If he wasn't good enough to be with, but he's good enough to become the standard, I don't make the rules. I just play the game. And it's a dirty game. Stay focused though.
You're telling me you're in a fight with your man, and you say, babe, I just don't even want to talk anymore. Give me some space. And he actually gives you space.
Well, this sounds great. Sounds like your man is confident. It sounds like he's secure within himself. And it sounds like he's aware of your needs and desires and empathetic to them. Therefore, this is going to increase the trust and the intimacy in the relationship, right?
Like, obviously, I want to talk.
I'm sorry, what?
Like, obviously, I want you to, like, be like, no, like, we're talking.
Ah, got it. This is called shadow communication. Now, there's a lot of reasons that somebody might engage in shadow communication, and a lot of the times it's to protect themselves. But if this form of communication where somebody's using a lot of mixed signals is actually being used to control or confuse their partner, I might even categorize this as manipulation.
Was I not clear?
Oh yeah, it's clear as mud, actually. Now, look, when you're ready to stop acting like a child and using this very immature form of communication to likely control and manipulate your partner, and stop asking the world where all the good men are at, then, and maybe only then, you can start to learn how to communicate your needs, desires, and boundaries in a way that's actually going to allow you to step into an adult relationship. But until then, my name is Denon Maximchuk, a holistic health and relationship coach. Follow for more.
It's rude for a man to ask a woman to weigh themselves in the middle of the street.
Okay, so is it rude for you? Wait, hold on, let me speak on Mike. Okay, like
I'm 54 years old.
She's not letting me speak. Listen, isn't it? Well, you're not letting me speak. That's very rude to interrupt.
I was speaking to you first.
And you weren't letting me speak.
Finish, so
okay, you're still interrupting me.
200!
Emma, can I speak, please?
Yeah, go ahead, speak.
Okay, so you're saying it's rude for a man to judge based on weight, right?
No, it's meant to judge any woman for any reason. And it's meant
So don't judge based on height then, and I won't judge based on weight.
Are you kidding me? I'm 54 years old, I'm 6 feet tall, and I've been 6 feet tall my whole fucking life.
So what does that have to do with
Okay,
it?
what I'm going to say to you is that, don't insult women in the street. It's not going to make you famous on TikTok.
She feels insulted by me just pulling out a scale, but guys are supposed to be okay with being judged because they're too short.
That man knew his wife was on the verge of getting cooked. That's why he was dragging her away.
Have y'all seen that episode of Pop the Balloon where that woman told that man, well, if you don't want us, you should just go get Becky with the good hair then? All because that man said, you're beautiful, but your hairstyle isn't my preference, so I'm gonna pop your balloon. She immediately went into insults. She tried to degrade that man. She on there arguing with that man, talking about, I don't care what you got to say. But here's the thing. That man didn't even say that about you. That man wasn't even talking to her. He was talking to a contestant that was 5-6 people ahead of her. That woman wasn't even upset. The part that I'm trying to understand, black women, not you, but them, when a man doesn't agree with you or your thought process and your ideology, why is the first thing that y'all do is go into an argumentative, insult, shaming game? Why? If that man don't like her natural curly hair, that's okay. You don't like short men. She can change her hair. He can't change his height. You see how that don't seem fair? You don't want to date that man because he ain't got enough money for me. Something that he could change, especially with the right woman by his side. But then you get mad at him because he says, well, I don't prefer to date women that are heavier. Everybody has their own preferences and standards. But typically, you don't see grown men. I ain't talking about them childish boys out there that when you say no, they hit you with, she wasn't even cute anyway. I ain't talking about them. Those are kids. You don't see too many grown men throwing a fit when a woman doesn't see him as her preference. But the moment a black man says, I prefer this, y'all go into acting a fool. Why?
If I was a man, every woman would want me because I would just love and cherish them and tell them how beautiful and precious they were and kiss them on their foreheads, play with their hair, buy them gifts, take them to nice dinners, spoil them, worship them, and make sure that every day that they knew that they were the most magical and beautiful creature in the world.
Yeah, and then you would be friend zoned. Yeah, men do that. Men try all of that. And then usually they either get cheated on or friend zoned because apparently, although women say they want that, that's not all they want. A woman would rather be with a guy who doesn't give them nearly that much attention, but is working towards building himself and actually cares more about himself than he cares about her, than a guy who worships the ground she walks on. Those women are going to sit there and say, no, I want a nice guy. No, you don't. No, you don't. Stop lying. Stop telling men you want things that you don't actually want. Men, stop listening to women's words and start listening to their actions instead.
It's time for men to recognize being a wife and a mother is a full-time job. So if your wife doesn't have dinner ready on time, write her up. You're her manager. That's your job. If she says she's tired and not in the mood to mess around, let her know that her time off is not approved. That's your job as her manager. If she comes to you crying and says that being a wife and a mother is not fulfilling enough for her, stop her right there. Tell her this could have been an email instead of a face-to-face meeting. That's your job as her manager. Follow for more like this.
There's so many reasons why someone could be, though.
Oh, yeah. Tell me about how that means I'm malnourished. Give me that again. Give me the, how many times have I heard the people are just malnourished? That's the problem.
Okay,
I think they need a little bit less nourishing. You know what I would suggest? In fact, instead, I would suggest putting down the fork. That's what I would suggest.
I mean, you could say that, but then you could also join me in the bathroom when I have an eating disorder and I'm throwing up all my food.
Good talk.
So
that doesn't look like that's what's going on here.
Guys, let's get back to
I know because people can have eating disorders too. And I have an injury, a car crash that I almost hated.
This woman in the comments said, "You're throwing up because you ate too much." What?
You know something? You never helped me around the house. Like, when I be doing stuff around the house, you never helped me.
You know something? You never helped me with a bill. Like a grocery bill, a car note, rent. Like, I don't think you've never seen a bill. Do you know what a bill feel like? Like, no, like to not to pay it, but like to pick it up.
No, I wasn't saying like you don't be helping me around the house. I was saying like you ain't helping me find stuff to do around the house. Like, what?
Okay.
Like, it's more like
it's some laundry.
It's some laundry.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay. That's what I was asking. I was just trying to.
Okay. I misread that.
Yeah. You good.
Mandatory vasectomies for baby boys. Yeah, I said it. And if that made you flinch?
You realize vasectomies aren't always reversible, right? Also, reversing it is a lot more invasive than the procedure itself. I know some men who have gotten it and they say that they do double check like 4 times. You sure you don't want kids? Because it's not meant to just, oh, I changed my mind. Within 10 years, it's 75% to 90% reversible. But after that, it can be low to 30, 50%. So, I mean, according to you, if it was a baby, then what age are they allowed to have it reversed? Like 20 or something? So basically, it's a coin toss on whether or not they'll be able to have their own biological children. And of course, the double standard, if we forced women into procedures they don't want to do, everyone would lose their mind because people should have that type of choice. And you go on to say later that a lot of men don't want to wear something specific. You do realize you can make that either a condition of doing that with you or one of the other options. There are options. So what? Oh, can you wear that? Oh, no, I don't like it. Oh, okay. Is that what's happening? When both people probably agreed to do that? Okay.
If a woman doesn't create safe spaces for you to talk about what you don't like, what you want, and where she should grow, then she's resisting growth, she's a narcissist, and she's got to go.
Men are the prize. That's my official position and opinion, and it will not change. How you think a man is going to come in and do what we want men to do, which is protect us and provide for us, but you think you the prize? It's telling me 2 things. One is that you don't expect your man to come in and protect and provide. That's not your expectations of a relationship. And 2 is telling me that you think you gonna come in and either protect and or provide for a man, you know, coming in with your degrees and your resume and your professional accolades and your income, and you think you about to pour into his life. You are gonna add to his life, but not in the way you think. See, I know for a fact my man is going to come into my life and protect and provide, number 1. Number 2, I ain't no prize because I'm not about to come in and protect and provide for no man. So I'm not the prize. And y'all gotta let go of y'all ego, women. Like, you want to be the prize. I will gladly relinquish the title of being the prize in the relationship to get the protection and the provision. So there is no ego here, baby. Come protect, come provide. You are the prize. That's it.
Did y'all see that old washed up MLB player that used to be married to Halle Berry talking about he didn't want to be with her anymore because she didn't cook and clean? You married Halle Berry and expected her to be on her hands and knees scrubbing baseboards, being barefoot pregnant and cooking and cleaning for you like a housewife? Bro, that's Halle Berry. This is what I mean when I say I don't understand men. Because why would you go out and marry one of the most successful, rich, recognizable women in entertainment and then expect...
Men don't recognize your accomplishments, your worldly accomplishments, as anything the way women do. You could be a Starbucks barista and be more attractive to a man than Halle Berry because she is a famous celebrity. Men don't care. Men don't think that way. Men would much rather be with a woman who treats them well and who does things for them the way they do things for their woman than with a woman who's entitled just because she has a title to her name. That's not, men don't think like women, ladies. If you honestly think a man would choose you because you're successful but you have a personality over a woman who's broke AF but has the best personality ever, you're wrong. You're wrong. A man will always choose the woman with a better personality who will treat him right over a woman who has a title to her name and therefore thinks she doesn't have to do anything for him. Okay?
The man's earnings were $59 million in his career. I think he'll be just fine. And he'll find a woman just as good looking as Halle Berry with less stress.
You know what? I can't even ride for black women no more because it really be the black women that be hating the most on me. For real. Like dead ass. It really be them. For real. Dead ass. Because a lot of y'all really upset because you think I'm a pick me when all I'm doing is telling you how I've been doing, making it through life. All I've been doing is telling you exactly how my struggles that I've been through. But all of a sudden, because you're insecure, I'm a pick me. Argumentative, combative, can't submit. You say you can't submit because that man doesn't pay all your bills. But yet, even if a man did pay all your bills, you still wouldn't be able to submit because you're not a submissive, feminine type of female. And that's why you have so much problems dating. That's why you have so much problems finding a man. Don't know want to argue with you. Don't know man want to come home and hear your mouth. But when I say it, I'm a pick me. Oh, okay. You know what? A lot of y'all don't even know how to submit because you ain't never seen that. You never seen a woman actually cater and bow in the presence of a man. You never seen it. It's not even your fault. But when you got somebody that's telling y'all how to do it, now I'm a pick me. Because I said buy that man something every now and then, now I'm a pick me. Because I say don't walk around that man toe up all day long just because that's your, I'm a pick me. Come on now. Come on now. Make it make sense. If you do the math and make it make sense, I'll actually be on your side. But it ain't adding up. Because I never, not once tore down a black woman. Not one time. But y'all gonna come on my page and tear me down because you're insecure, because your man's on my page, because your man's a follower, because your man's a subscriber, because your man's in my comments, because your man's in my likes. Well, maybe if your man's always up in my, then maybe you should just stop being a hating ass, learn their classes in session, get you a notepad and a pen, sis. Submission ain't got nothing to do with the damn bills. Submission has everything to do with you believing in your man and you knowing your man has a plan. Shut the fuck, fall in line and y'all will get some goddamn where, but you can't shut up. That's your problem. You don't know when to stop talking. Because I be wanting to beat y'all asses too. But I don't even be having time to give y'all hating ass, miserable ass time in the comments. But I got time today because I'm on the fucking road. Find somebody else to goddamn play with. You don't have to like, click, or subscribe. Just keep scrolling.
A couple years ago, legendary UFC fighter Israel Adesanya was sued by his girlfriend Charlotte Powdrell after their breakup for half of his net worth, despite the fact that they share no children and were never married. Adesanya and Powdrell only dated for 1 calendar year, but despite that, Powdrell claims that during this time she offered so much support to him in his career that she was entitled to half of his $15 million fortune in the court of law. As a history lesson, Izzy made his UFC debut in 2018, but had a professional MMA career since 2012, meaning his long-standing career dated back about a full decade before he even knew Powdrell. Now, it may be possible that during that year, Powdrell did offer a lot of emotional and possibly even medical support, but these demands for half of his total net worth were just made so much crazier by the fact that they never were married. Well, the courts have come back with a ruling, and they have decided that not only does Adesanya not owe Powdrell any money, but that Powdrell owes Adesanya for damages. In what appears to be the Uno reverse of the century, the courts have demanded that Powdrell must now pay Adesanya half of her net worth, which the courts estimate to be about $500,000. And this is what happens when you F around and find out. She really walked into that courtroom thinking that she was worthy of half of every cent he had ever earned. And the courts looked at her like, yeah? You think you deserve half just by existing as the significant other? Bet. Go ahead and give him half then. I just know of all of the brutal knockdown, drag-out cage matches this man has been in, this fight had to feel like one of the best victories of all of them. I hope courts continue to recognize and punish such obviously greedy and vexatious litigation like this. Because Izzy was actually scared. I saw that he was starting to transfer the majority of his wealth to his mother's name just in case. But ladies, remember, if there is not a ring on that finger, that man don't owe you nothing. And men, protect yourself at all times.
This is something you women gotta get through your head, wrap your psyche around. A black man can love and cherish his mother and at the same time not want to date black women. So the first thing a black woman says is, oh, you must hate yourself. You must hate your mama if you don't want to date black women. He loves his mother because she birthed, raised, and nurtured him for his entire life. He don't love her because she's a black woman. He loves her because she's his mother. He don't care. I don't care what she is. She can be a chimpanzee. It doesn't matter. She's nurtured him his whole life, and she deserves his love. That don't mean he want to date a black woman. He ain't got to date his mama. He ain't got to be attracted to his mama. He ain't got to put up with his mother every day and her attitude and her mood swings and all of that. He didn't get a chance to choose his mother, but he can choose his mate. And if he don't want a black woman, that ain't got nothing to do with what he feels about his mother or any other black women in his life. He can love his mother, his godmother, his aunts, his grandmother, his sisters, and everybody else. And that don't mean he want to date them. Every time a black man don't want us, here we go. Oh, he's sassy. He down low. He must be gay. He commitment shy. Here go my favorite one. Who hurt you? He ain't hurt just because he don't want to date us. Y'all hurt because they don't want to date us. You got it? Good.
That's all I'm saying, Brandon. These dudes nowadays is creeps. They be trying to follow me and stalk me.
They are professional weirdos.
Big professional weirdos.
Who's stalking you?
Okay, so the other day I posted on my story. I said, I can sure use some sushi right now. If anybody want to bring me some, I'll be at the DMV on 59th Street, right?
Right.
Tell me why bald-headed Stanley pulled up on me.
What was he thinking?
And he didn't even pull up with sushi. He pulled up with a can of sardines, talking about he forgot the rice.
No, he didn't.
Talking about if you chop it up right, it look just like sushi.
What type of sushi he eating?
Sushi for bald people.
Like,
that's
why
probably...
would you post something for everybody and then be shocked when a random person shows
Because
up
it wasn't meant for him to see. It was meant for Derek to see, not bald-headed Stanley. Come on now.
Derek?
You know Derek, the buff one.
And he got hair.
I wanted Derek to see, to be like, oh my God, I want to bring her this sushi. I want to make her day so easy. Oh my God. Yes, I'm bringing it to her now.
Yes.
That was the vision I had,
If
you
it
know?
was meant for Derek, why not just send it right to Derek?
Do I look desperate, Brandon?
Does she?
Huh?
Answer her.
Huh? Do I look desperate, Brandon?
Look at her.
I value myself way too much to just be out here begging for food. He's supposed to see my story, okay?
Maybe the algorithm.
The algorithm, nothing.
You think we care about the algorithm?
Don't follow that rhythm. Follow your own rhythm.
Be a leader.
Go to my page and refresh it every 3 minutes to see what I need in my life. See my updates.
Yeah.
Look at my updates.
Yes. You could have just sent it right to him.
Yeah. You keep wanting me to beg this man.
No way, Jose.
Send him this, send him that.
For what?
Send him your butt cheeks. Like, come on, Brandon.
You gotta earn these butt cheeks.
And he might not even appreciate the butt cheeks.
Cause these dudes is really gay.
All I wanted was some sushi.